I thought they were a little bit better in the first half than we were. We made a couple of errors that we were lucky we didn't pay for. But we also had a couple of good counters and a couple of good chances. I thought in the second half we were more on the front foot. I thought we were better in the second half overall. And, I thought we were justly rewarded with the goal. I thought we had some good options. And even though shots on goal were equal, there were a lot of times where we were hitting crosses that the goalkeeper wasn't collecting or slipping through his hands, or balls were bobbling in through the 6-yard box. I thought Jovan Jones did a good job coming forward from the left. And, I thought we had some danger. Eric Freeberg came in and had a good impact on our game in the second half as well.
Matt?
With the Dempsey substitution, was it injury related, given that you missed last week's game, or something performance related that you noticed?
He's coming off an injury, and the last thing we want to do is make him, injured again. So we pushed for as long as we could. We were thinking about it about 10 minutes earlier, but we wanted to give him another 10 because he felt all right. And at the end, we just, he's a competitor. He's going to want to stay on the field. So if I ask him, do you want to stay on? He's going to say, I want to stay on, because he wants to compete and he wants to be out there. But I really felt that, there was a risk then that we would possibly get him injured and lose him for a little bit of time, and he's an important member of our team.
Don?
Just for where your team is right now, how much, beyond the mathematics of the standings is getting 3 points as opposed to a draw out of this one?
3 points are, is massive. It's a big difference. We wanted to get wins at home, and so we got another win at home now. I think it was a good game from the standpoint of our character, of staying with the game. I thought defensively, with the exception of a few plays, I thought we did a pretty good job defensively as well. They're one of the better teams in the league in terms of their movement off the ball. But obviously getting 3 points is huge.
Osvita?
It looked like you guys were playing a more fast-paced game. Can you talk about that, or is there some intentionality in the middle?
No, I mean, we knew that they're the kind of team that they're open a little bit to counterattacks and susceptible to counters. So those were, in the first half, primarily our chances came a little bit through that, because they throw so many people forward. They throw both outside backs forward at the same time. So if you catch a ball, intercept the ball, you can get at them right away.
Follow-ups?
Yeah, no, I think he's getting his confidence for sure. He had another chance earlier where I think he took an extra touch in the box, where if it would have hit a little bit earlier, it would have been similar to the goal maybe in Colorado. But certainly, we said once he got that first goal, then, he'll feel better about himself, and that weight's off his shoulders now, and he feels more confident. Even deflecting it off the opponent still counts.
Andrew?
Your thoughts of Ozzie Alonso's performance today?
Thought Ozzie was good today. I thought he was solid. He held our midfield together. Christian, I think, was good also. Christian did a lot of work for us in there. And I thought the two of them, again, they're a difficult team to play against, with Higuain moving all over the place. And they've got 3 in there, so sometimes they were 3 against 2, but they did a really good job.
Nico?
What were your thoughts on Hercules playing almost the entire game, and what the performance was like for you?
Hercules did well. I mean, he's tactically an astute player, so he did what we asked him to do tactically, and that was really important. When he gets into a position where he thinks he can shoot, he's going to shoot. Should he have shot? Should he have crossed it? We're not going to question that, but he definitely won't pass up shots. But I thought he was consistent, and he helped us out too, because he was hitting a majority of our set pieces.
You said Eric Freeberg obviously changed the game when he came in. What was it that he brought to the team tactically, especially on Kovar? Like, what did you tell him, and how did you kind of put him into the puzzle there?
Well, Eric helped us because, what we did at that point is we pushed Clint up front, and so we wanted to have Clint play as a center forward and have a couple of, more speed guys around him, and get options that way. And wanted Eric to play more underneath, and he interpreted that role really well. But, his combinations, he put Jovan Jones in like 2-3 times down the left. A couple of them were really, really good passes, and that's a quality that he has and that he possesses. So we can't wait for him to get 90 minutes fit.
I mean, it had mentioned that you wanted Jovan to be more assertive going forward. Is it fair to say that he got that message, and what does he bring to your team that maybe you miss whenever he's on the field?
He did a good job today. He was aggressive not only in terms of going forward, but also he was more aggressive defensively. So I thought, excuse me, I thought he did a good job defensively, and he was also more aggressive trying to take people on. He was cutting people. I mean, you look at the amount of crosses he got today versus what he normally gets. He was at least probably 3 times as many crosses as he gets in a normal game.